under a hill, somebody took his place. With the same face, whistles the same tone-deaf tune, works until noon, howls at the moon, maybe he'll call in sick. Head like a brick, says you can't just call him Dave. And you and me just keep on rushing round the world to chase the perfect crime. Could it be while we're rushing round the world, we're wasting all our time? Wasting all our time. Wasting all our time. Wasting all our time. Don't let her down, just 'cause you could before. She stole the crown, you don't rule anymore. Oh no, take it like she did before. Oh no, take it like a man. Strong, sexy, smart, slim, sassy, super cool. You get the part, you get to play the fool. Mean, drunk or dumb, we're not casting boys today. Brave heart or bum, who needs you anyway? Oh no, take it like she did before. Oh no, take it like a man. Don't feel so down, your friends have job to do. Gangster or clown, he'll keep a place for you. You feel her touch, her fingers like icicles. She needs you so much, like fish need bicycles. Oh no, take it like she did before. Oh no, take it like a man. Take it like a man. Sorry, you didn't hear that. That was just me talking to my imaginary friend. So what do you think of the 21st century so far? Yeah, it's crap, right?
I don't like it. So, nevertheless, that was a couple of 21st century songs. Take You Back American Volume 4. And Dave from the album Fool, that came out a couple of years ago. But I'm going to go back now to the 1990s. To do a song from the album Laughter and Lust. You might think there's a lot of gaps in this, but there should really be something like a cowbell keeping it tight. You just have to imagine it. Unless anyone's got a cowbell. No, you're slowing down. It's called Stranger Than Fiction. Please, mister, can you help me try to find my baby's house? It's 3 in the morning in the pouring rain. I can't find the house, and I forgot the number, but I gotta give her these roses to relieve her pain. Don't laugh, just tell me you've been there before. So we fight, but we fight every evening. I tell you every morning I just love her more. And life goes on, filled with disasters and friction. Life can be strange, but love can be stranger than fiction. Only love can be stranger than fiction. Excuse me, operator, tell me what time it is. Me and my lover been in bed all day. I think I strained a muscle I didn't know I had. And tell me what day is it anyway? Don't laugh, just tell me you hear what I say. I love her so much I don't even know what planet I'm on. Love her so much I wish she'd just go away. And life goes on, filled with bizarre contradictions. Life can be strange, but love can be stranger than fiction. Only love can be stranger than fiction. I know that sometimes love goes, but sometimes it comes back to get you. And when love grows, it grows like a flower or grows like a tumor. Love shows that God has a sense of humor. Life goes on, ever immune to prediction. Life can be strange, but love can be stranger than fiction. Only love can be stranger than fiction. Stranger than fiction. Stranger than fiction. Stranger than fiction. start feeling so lost and lonely, then you'll find it's already in your mind. Sometimes you think someone is the one and only. Can't you see it could be you and me? But if there's any doubt, but I think I'll leave it out. 'Cause I tell you one thing, you can't get what you want till you know what you want. You can't get what you want till you know what you want. Sometimes you keep busy reaching out for something you don't care. There's always something there. Sometimes you can't see that all you need is one thing. If it's right, you could sleep at night. Well, it can take some time, but at least I'm here in line. 'Cause I tell you one thing, you can't get what you want till you know what you want. You can't get what you want till you know what you want. Sometimes you can't see that all you need is one thing. If it's right, you could sleep at night. Well, it can take some time, but at least I'm here in line. 'Cause tell you one thing, you can't get what you want till you know what you want. You can't get what you want till you know what you want. Take your mind back, I don't know when. Sometime when it always seemed to be just us and them. Girls that wore pink, boys that wore blue, boys that always grew up better men than me and you. What's a man now? What's a man mean? Is he rough or is he rugged? Is he cold cultural and clean. Now it's all changed, it's got to change more, cause we think it's getting better, but nobody's really sure. And so it goes around again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are. See the nice boys dancing in pairs, golden earring, golden tan, blow waving the hair, short hair all straight, straight eyes align. All the gays are macho, can't you see the leather shine? You don't want to sound dumb, don't want to offend, so don't call me a faggot, not unless you are a friend. Then if you're tall, handsome and strong, you could wear the uniform and I could play along. And so it goes around again, but now and then we wonder who the real men scared, trying to change plan, don't know how to treat a lady, don't know how to be a man. Time to admit what you call defeat, cause there's women running past you now while you just drag your feet. And man makes a gun, man goes to war, man can kill, then man can drink, then man can take a whore. Kill the blacks, or kill all the reds. But if there's war between the sexes, there'll be no people left. And so it goes around again, but now and then we wonder who the real men are. This song is another one with a distinctive bass line. Wish me luck with this one. you a car and drive to the other side. TV and the radio behind, getting we'll find stabbing out tonight. You can dress in pink and blue just like a child, and a yellow taxi turns to me and smile. We'll be there in just a while if you follow. I can't seem to say or do the right thing. Wanted to be sure you're feeling right. Wanted to be sure we want the same thing. She said that I believe it. You can't possibly beat it. Don't we want the same thing? Don't we? Well, we're saying good about love. Oh, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different for girls? Don't give me love. No, not love, she said. Don't you know that it's different for girls? You're all the same. Mama always told me, serve yourself. Take a little time and find the right girl. Then you can turn end up on the shelf. But your cool advice gets you in a whirl. I know the things that you don't. You wanna hear some? She said, just give me something, anything. vocations in front of me today. I'm grown up. Ex-bosses, you'll never let me be. I got your names and your numbers far away. I'm grown up. Ex-teachers still coming through to me. Tough kids don't stop trying to kick me to the ground. I don't care. Ex-bosses, you sorry. You're nowhere. See me, hear me. Don't you know you can't get near me? You can only hope to hear me on your radio, on your radio, yeah. You gotta hear me on your radio, radio, on your radio, yeah. You gotta hear me on your radio. You gotta hear me on your radio. You gotta hear me on your radio. Anyway, yes, you may have noticed by now that this set is going backwards in time. And we've now reached the 1970s. Only just, but it's a fact, even though I find it hard to believe now, but both of my first two albums came out in 1979. There it is. I'd like to continue to go back in time now, into the 1960s. Yeah, I know, I didn't write any songs in that. I was just a little kid. And I'd like to do a song by someone else, obviously. The first music that I really remember enjoying as a kid was all British pop music on the radio. And I have done covers before of songs by Lennon and or McCartney, but they weren't the only guys writing great songs in the 60s in England, so I'd like to do a song by Ray Davies. Dirty your river, must you keep rolling, flowing into the night? so bright, but I don't need no friends. As long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Actually it's the evening time, Waterloo sunset's fine. Terry meets Julie, Waterloo Station, every Friday night. But I am so lazy, don't want to wander, I just stay home at night. But I don't feel afraid, as long as I gaze on Waterloo sunset, I am in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time, Waterloo sunset's fine. Millions of people swarming like flies round Waterloo Underground. Terry and Julie cross over the river where they feel safe and sound. And they don't need no friends, as long as they gaze on Waterloo sunset, they are in paradise. Every day I look at the world from my window. Chilly, chilly is the evening time, Waterloo sunset's fine. Waterloo sunset's fine. And it quite conveniently takes us to London, which is where the rest of our show is going to live. And I do want to continue to go back in time, but I'm going to miss out a few decades. Because what I don't want to do is to go back into the 1940s and 30s and the Great American Songbook. You know, everyone and their mother has done an album of the Great American Songbook, and none of them are as good as Ella Fitzgerald did in the first No, I want to take you right back to the middle of the 19th century, when people started putting on impromptu concerts of singing in pubs in London, and this sort of kept going and building and became a mass phenomenon that we call music hall. And by 1900 this was really the first form of mass popular entertainment, and it was created by working class Londoners, by Cockneys. The American equivalent would be vaudeville, if you know anything about vaudeville. And like vaudeville, music hall featured bizarre acts like, you know, ventriloquists and strongmen and this kind of thing. But first and foremost, it was about songs and comedy. And I've always had an interest in music hall, going back to my very earliest gigs, which were when I was a teenager, playing the piano in pubs. And I was playing some of these old songs from sheet music without really knowing the history of where they came from. And there's been a couple of other times where I've done sort of deep dives into that, the history of that
that music, which was still a big thing up until the First World War. And after that, you know, when you get into the 1920s, everything changed radically, and our popular culture in Britain, like probably everywhere else, became much more Americanized. I did, about must be almost 20 years ago now, I made my first appearance in a movie. First and last, actually. So far, anyway. Has anyone seen a film called The Greatest Game Ever Played? I heard one tentative. Not many people did see it, actually. It wasn't a huge success, although it's not a bad movie. But it's set in 1913, and there's a scene in it where I'm the piano player in a pub in the East End of London. So I had to do a song that was popular in the year 1913, and after a lot of research, I came up with one that I quite like, and I'd like to play it for you if that's all right. This is a typical music hall song in that it's humorous. More often than not, they were humorous. Sometimes they were satirical, because they love to poke fun at like the wealthy and the powerful and the pretentious. But also there's a lot of songs that are just about the absurdities of the daily life. I think this is one of those. It's called Hello, Hello, Who's Your Lady Friend? It goes like this. Jeremiah Jones, a ladies' man was he. Every pretty girl he loved to spoon. Then he took a wife and down beside the sea went to Margate for the honeymoon. And as he strolled along the promenade with his little wife just newlywed, he got a proper scare when someone strolling there came up to him and winked and said, Hello, hello, who's your lady friend? Who's the little lady by your side? I've seen you with a girl or two. Oh, 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 I am surprised at you. Hello, hello, stop your little game. Don't you think your ways you ought to mend? Isn't the girl I saw you with at Brighton? Oh, oh, who's your lady friend? It's good, isn't it? Oh, 31. Because there's another 7 verses.